Alright, welcome. My name is Kat Cafaro. I will be showing you today the Craigslist app, the old version versus the new version. And today we are going to focus on a job search. Alright, so some things that I favored about the old app for Craigslist is the color purple with their logo. It's pretty accessible for the most part. I think it's a great idea that it's local and you don't have to worry about shipping. Some things that I dislike are that it's very plain, it looks unprofessional, there's too many links, and it is very messy. An example that I have for you is this image right here. I took a screenshot. At first, I had no idea what this was. To me, it just looks like a bunch of links that you can click on. As you can see, it's white, blue, and green. Eventually, I found out it was the discussion forum. Just super messy looking, super confusing. And then here, I just have an example of some of the services that are offered through Craigslist. Just the look of it, there's a lot of links. Everything is in lowercase, it's just blue and white. Again, it looks messy and it looks super unprofessional. So, some things that I want to get rid of is the miscommunications, rants and raves, the event calendar, discussion forum, and the community page. So all these are different pages and links that someone could click on. I have an example of the event calendar, and I just think that it's a good idea to get rid of all of these pages because we have social media for that now. You know, people are ranting and raving on Facebook, on Instagram. I feel like a lot of events nowadays are formed through Facebook. You know, people get invited through Facebook. Some things that the site needs. So it needs profiles, and yes, it does already have profiles, but it needs better profiles. Direct messaging instead of using a third party. For example, if I were to buy or sell anything, I would have to communicate with the person. I would have to copy that Craigslist email that Craigslist gives the seller, and I would have to message them through my email. So instead, it could direct message through the app, which I think is just easier. It needs a new layout, new font, needs to still be accessible but not as messy. It definitely needs reviews for a buyer, seller, a job, like an employer, especially if someone's trying to rent a room somewhere. Should be kept simple, and the audience should be 18 or older. And I think a new logo would be a really good idea. So right now the logo is a peace symbol. It just doesn't really make any sense. It just kind of seems like with their logo, they're trying to send a message as if Craigslist is peaceful, something like that. At least that's what I get out of it. So this new logo down here, it's super simple. It's just connected lines that looks almost like a cityscape. So it's supposed to represent a connected community. It's simple and easy to the point. So here we have a user persona. We have Jeff Goldblum. He quotes, "I am in search of a spa job, particularly in aesthetics. I would like somewhere close to where I live." He lives in Denver, Colorado. He is 53 years old and he is an esthetician. His goals for not only using Craigslist, but any sort of app in general is he wants clear communication. He prefers to use his phone. The information is quick and to the point. He likes smooth navigation and the ability to filter by category. Here I just have a personality chart for him. The technology that he owns is his iWatch, laptop, and his phone, which he uses the most. Some of his frustrations are poor communication, not having options, too much time consumption, and broken links. All right, so here we have the app when you first open it with your phone. So we'll go over the old version. So when you click on the app, it brings you to this screen. It's pretty confusing. I was confused because I assumed that these were links, but they're not. They're just sentences providing you information. There's the share location, not now. Again, it's just super plain. Everything is lowercase, just looks super unprofessional. So here we have the new version. So it's going, if you're not already logged in, once you enter in the app, it's going to pop up with this screen. You can click log in if you already have a profile, and then the keyboard is going to pop up. You will put in your information and you will enter into the app. All right, so the next screen that will pop up will go over the original version. So there's the logo up here, the location, and we are going to be browsing. So for the old app, it's community, for sale, gigs, housing, jobs, resumes, services, and then we have the toolbar down here. Again, everything is all in lowercase. So moving on to the new version, we'll just go over what's different. So I have broken it down to buy, sell, housing, jobs. So the location is in the center. You can click on this, change your location if needed. The toolbar is more simplified. We just have messages, profile, settings. So we will click on profile. It will come down to here. So we will go over the original version. So it says account up here, again lowercase, everything is lowercase. So sign in as, there's the email, default location Aurora, change account email, change account password, terms of use, manage postings, select email app, about, log out. So it's kind of hard to tell, but a lot of these are links, but they don't really look, these up here don't look like links because they're black. These purple ones look like links. I feel like everything should be the same color because again, it's just kind of confusing. For the new version, we have profile title, name, location, selling, purchase history, ratings, resume, favorites. And as you can see here, we put the favorites into the profile, the feedback, the ratings into the profile. So again, simplified that toolbar right down here. And then I think it's also important to have a profile photo. So for this case, Jeff will be applying for a job. The employer can see what he looks like. We'll go ahead and click the back button, go back to the main screen. So we are going to look for a job. So we'll click on jobs. All right. So for the new version, we'll give you the option looking for a job, looking to hire. We will be looking for a job, but before we click on that, we'll go over the old screen. So for the old screen, click on jobs and it gives us all of these options. So it's a lot of options. It's small, again, all lowercase. A lot of things are combined, which I feel like isn't very necessary. If they're combined and you're looking through a job, I feel like that's a little too much options for one person. So we're gonna go ahead and look for a job. And again, still the same with the old screen. I just pulled up what we are looking for, the salon spa, but as you can see, it's salon spa fitness. I simplified that, broke it down to just salon and spa. Salon spa fitness, that's still just too much. I feel like fitness doesn't need to be, it's not necessarily the same category as salon and spa, so I'm not sure why they have so many different categories in one category, if that makes sense. So we're trying to browse jobs A through Z. So this scrolling is going to pop up in alphabetical order. We are going to look for salon and spa. We are going to search. And here is what we have for the new version. It's just more simplified, it's cleaner, It's more inviting. We have a photo so you can just kind of get an idea. It has the job title, the company, how many miles away it is. And as you can see here, salon, spa, fitness category for the old screen. You can put things in all caps. I'm sure some things are in all lowercase, and like room for rent. It's just kind of like, okay, just again, super unprofessional. It's like we want to know where that is. We kind of just want to know right off the bat instead of clicking multiple times and then having to do research. I feel like less clicking is necessary. And I feel like having this white screen and all of these words, it could really strain someone's eyes. I feel like after looking for it or looking at it for a while, you just get over it. You're just sick of it and you don't even want to look at it anymore. Whereas in here, it's just cleaner, more simplified. It's just better to look at, and I feel like it's more inviting. The person or Jeff will he'll keep scrolling to find his dream job. All right, so how does the user benefit from the new version? So it's intuitive and there's easy navigation. It's a seamless checkout, but in this case, it is, since we're looking for jobs, it's going to save your information so that you can continuously apply for jobs instead of sending multiple emails or typing in the same information over and over again, like if someone was on Indeed, that's kind of what you would do. You continuously put in your information and it just kind of gets old, whereas you could just put your resume in, which you can see going back to the profile. The resume is right here. So you can just keep applying for jobs without things having to get super confusing. And moving on, so it's a personalized experience. It's simplified and more attractive than the older version. All right, so that is the new version of the Craigslist app. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.